Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your January 2024 weekly tarot reading around your general energy and love, the current person on your mind, any new love potential coming your way, and the potential of you in each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces, plus a bonus at the end. So stick around with the yes, no question. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know, I appreciate y'all when you do. It helps my channel grow. And let's take a look. It has been a wild day so far, and maybe some of you were like, I haven't felt the energy shifts. Well, I know that it's not just me, and it's a lot of people in my world, a lot of people on the online world. There is that shift happening with Pluto moving into Aquarius, and we have that the full moon in Leo coming up, opposing it, and it's crazy. Right, but there is a lot of other good stuff going on around it. That's just kind of like the big boom coming in. And so let's see if we can see the good stuff around it. If you're feeling triggers coming up, you know that full moon is saying you gotta let go of something. There's some things left from the last part of Pluto and Capricorn that is saying we're not taking this for the next 25 years, so deal with it and let's move on. So that's what I'm going through. And I noticed that a lot of it is from like 98 and 2008. That is coming up for me. Some of my triggers, some of the things that I'm seeing. I'm like, oh, come on. I mean, just go already. All right. But your energy, 4 swords this week, giving yourself a little bit of a break, right? 4 swords says a mental break, says meditate. It says have some chill, relaxed time this week. Maybe go somewhere. That's also my going on a vacation. Me, it's always to the water or something. It's saying give yourself a little bit of space. All right, this week, maybe space from people around you if people are starting to act up a little bit. Maybe if you feel like you're acting up a little bit, give yourself a little space from other people. All right. And it could be a week where, this is in my love readings. The 4 of Swords is my block card. It's like there might be some blocking out of some BS in your life this week, and that can show up in all kinds of forms. That could just be I'm shutting off the news, I'm shutting off social media, I'm shutting off everybody, I'm running to the mountains. All right. It could be something like that. Right. But that is, we don't want to just take off and leave life. Well, some days we do have freedom coming in for you. So we do see movement going somewhere. You have the Chariot card as your opportunity this week. So there is a sense of you moving towards something, you breaking out of something, kind of giving yourself a little bit of freedom, some space. So if you've been dealing with a lot, mentally, physically, romantically, health-wise, anything like that, this is really saying this is a week for you to recharge, all right? Breaking out a little bit. The 7 of, the Chariot card is saying, it's grabbing the reins and it's getting over some obstacle in your life. All right, so you may have just gotten through some sort of little obstacle. We always have obstacles. Life ebbs and flows, right? So it could have been something that really took a toll on you mentally. And this is saying you got to give yourself a little bit of space. Just hold on. You're getting past it. It's a little rocky right now, but give yourself, like I said, this little bit of break. You are moving towards a victory. We all love the Chariot card. It's one of the best cards, all right? So it's going to move. You're going to move past this faster than you think. Things are going to start moving really fast, actually, after this point. So as you're getting through this, the Chariot is one of the fastest Ubers in the deck, right? So what's going on around you? What's coming towards you? You got the Page of Swords. So you see an opportunity coming your way. Good news. All the pages bring in good news. So I am trying to focus on the good stuff around you that, when we hyper focus on the things that are stressing us out, sometimes we miss the good stuff that's coming in around us. And that's what the main focus here is the pages, the Nymph of Swords, which is the Princess of Swords, is showing interest. Somebody's showing interest, and that could be in any area of your life. There could be a letter coming towards you, news coming towards you. There could be a text coming towards you. There could be an invitation coming towards you. There could be somebody trying to get to know you, somebody observing you, and keeping an eye on you this week. So that can show up if you're at work and you're trying to make a promotion, and you're being watched by your your supervisor, something like that. This observation, you're being paid attention to. And the good news can also come in forms of a letter. If you've been waiting on a letter this week, if you've been waiting on an opportunity, with this move and going somewhere, this could be actually taking a trip, going somewhere. There could be news of an opportunity coming your way for you to go somewhere. All right. And so, this could be, I'm thinking vacation or something, but just pay attention to your emails, pay attention to your texts, pay attention to what you're hearing from people around you. There's a sense of clarity when it comes to direction, because the Chariot card does talk about stay focused on what it is you're aiming for. It's also shows direction. So you're moving in the right direction. And this news coming in can be pointing it. It's like a doorway opening up for you, saying, this is the way you want to go. All right, this is what you need. This is when the universe hears you and provides for you. That Six of Pentacles, I'm always saying, when you need something, the universe shows up at your front door. All right, it doesn't always show up exactly the way you want it to, because I really do wish everything would just be in a pretty package outside my front door. But the steps on the way is the journey, and the steps on the way, the universe is always saying, big red flashing lights. Here it is, here it is. But we tend to only focus on exactly the way we think it should be. All right. What does Spirit want you to know? Have a little fun. You got the Page of Wands too here. So there could be a sense of fun coming into your life. There could be some excitement coming into your life. That is my adventure. That is my fun, flirty date. That could be flirty text. That could be, going somewhere, packing up for the weekend, hanging out. But with the Four of Swords being your energy, you need this break. All right. You need this fun. So there's a sense of creativity coming your way too. This could be a new opportunity with the Page of Wands to tap into that creativity of yours. Something that you may have done before that you might want to bring to the table this week. There could be an opportunity, something new that shows up in your life this week that you never even thought of. Maybe painting and you've never even touched a paintbrush, right? It could be something, you could be going somewhere with somebody, doing something with somebody. And could be where the opportunities are for you to get that arrow that says, go this way, right? So when you're being directed and you're feeling you're being called to do something fun, could be that Spirit speaking to you on which path to follow. Anything else Spirit wants you to know? Man, you got the Nymph of Cups. You got the Princess of Cups here. Opening up your heart to the opportunity of love that's coming your way. There could be emotional connection this week. For those of you, we haven't got into the love portion yet, but I am seeing that there is a lot of news, a lot of talking, a lot of communication. If you've been in some sort of obstacle in a relationship, or even some of you singles, or if you've been no contact with somebody, we're seeing so much contact, getting over some obstacle this week. You may have been staying so focused on a situation. The perseverance that comes from the Chariot card is saying where there's a will, there's a way. And this could be the breakthrough that you're having this week, maybe with finally getting through to somebody. And even if it's been like just cold shoulder with the Four of Swords, or, the silent treatment. I love, I'm good at that one too, but it's so childish. The silent, and I don't mean to judge anybody. That was a judge, but we all do it, and it can be hardcore. But the silent treatment, it seems like there's a breakthrough. All right, there's a breakthrough in communication. And it's about bringing fun back into the connection and communication, being clear with communication this week. That is something that I've noticed in my own world and with people online, misreading, trying to read between the lines when there's nothing in between those lines. So it's really being clear about communication and the way you're talking, and also emotional communication. We do have the full moon coming up, which can bring in intense communication, so we can get more, if we're angry, get more angry when we're talking. We could be projecting our triggers, our fears onto people. So this week's an opportunity for you to emotionally connect with people, by also remembering, if, like I said, if your fears or anger is coming up, be careful that it can show up that way as well. So this Princess of Cups, as Spirit's advice to you too as well, is to open up. there is an energy, there is an opportunity, there is love around you. This is the pages are messages of new beginnings as well too. I know we hear that all the time in tarot, new beginnings, but every moment is a new moment. And when you tap into that kind of way of thinking, you realize that you can do a reset every moment and change the course of the timeline that you're on. So we got Page of Cups, Spirit of Cups, and I mean the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords all coming up for you this week. So lots of communication, lots of emotional communication. Sometimes this is the Page of Wands is I want you. The Page of Cups is I love you. And the Page of Swords is I'm thinking about you. So there you go. There's your good week. And we have the Warrior of Wands here as your overall energy, which is somebody coming in really quickly, or there's fast movement this week. Those are two of the fastest cards, the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. So we're looking at going somewhere pretty quick. Sometimes with that kind of energy, something comes in pretty quick and then leaves just as fast, all right? But this really could just be about you having fun this week and just letting go and just not worried about all the things you've been worrying about up to this point, giving yourself a break, especially during these heavier energies. All right, let's see. Love and the current person on your mind. Let me get an oracle around love for you. 11:11 when I said that. Let's see. Love for you. All right. So we have trust. All right. Trust, 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 trust. All relationships begin with trust. All right. So I also keep seeing the rejection card here at the bottom of the deck. All rejection is redirection. All right. And the rejection is coming through with the Four of Swords too. Cold shoulders, blocking, ghosting, all this kind of energy is either making you or another person feel rejected. All right. And that can be a hard energy to get through in a relationship. The word trust tells me that if this person is meant for you, you have got to trust that this person will come towards you. All relationships start with trust. And you can get triggered a lot this week, especially with the full moon, if you feel like you're being rejected. But the message I just got in my head was that somebody else may be having a lot going on in their own world, and you're taking it as rejection, or they're taking it as rejection that you're not responding to them if you're a cross watcher. It seems as though with the Chariot card, you're overcoming some sort of obstacle with this person, but it's going to, and we see that you're getting a lot of communication. But when you feel rejected and you start lashing out or reaching out to somebody, it's adding more fuel to the fire. And you get caught up in the drama. So this week it's talking about if you feel like somebody is not responding to you, and then you start getting in your head around feelings of rejection, instead of doing that, expect that they're going to communicate with you and only focus on them communicating with you. It shows in the cards that they will come around, but your fears of rejection may come up and get the best of you this week. You've got to trust in the process. Ooh, let's see the current person on your mind. Current person on Taurus's mind. All right, we got the King of Swords, and he's in reverse. So you got somebody who's acting emotionally distant or blocking communication, being very aloof. right? It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we've got the Four of Swords here. It was in reverse as well, but we've got the Four of Swords. I'm going to keep them upright and just tell you intuitively the challenge. All right. Things may have gotten overwhelming for this person, or this person is very overwhelmed at the moment. All right. So they may pull back. That's the King of Swords. The King of Swords can come across pretty cold when they go distant, and it can stress anybody out. All right. But the King of Swords in reverse can also, they when they're not thinking clear, or they're overwhelmed, or they are not going to make a decision, and they're not going to engage in emotional conversation, or a conversation at all, if they don't know what's going on in their own mind. Right? If they have too much going on. So they might not be able to focus 100% on you, or haven't been able to. And it seems as though they have pulled away for whatever reasons, or the connection between the two of you has gotten to a point where you don't trust them, or you show signs of not trusting them, or they've given you reasons for not trusting them. But for whatever reason, the trust issues are overwhelming, and the fears of rejection and insecurities are overwhelming. And this person may have a lot going on in their life. Opportunity for this week, the Six of Swords. So the obstacle is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be stress and inner conflict, the Four and Five of Swords. It can be a no-win situation if we cannot find common ground. The Five of Swords can be deception, like we're constantly deceiving ourselves because of our triggers and traumas, right? Five of Swords can be blaming each other, guilting each other, arguing with each other to the point where we'll say whatever we need to say to get what we want, or to win an argument. And that's when a King of Swords will turn around and either lash out, say something hurtful, or pull away completely. And if they've done any of that, the Six of Swords is showing this week an opportunity to find some sort of reconciliation with, whether or not we can find common ground, or whether we can bring emotional communication in, and honest communication, and lightheartedness. And also keep in mind, clarity with communication. Clarity with communication is important to this person as well as you, right? All right, the way they view you, the Knight of Cups, all right, so they definitely have deep feelings for you. All right, romantic feelings for you. The Knight of Cups is they see you as very emotional, very romantic, very charming. They have deep feelings for you. The Knight of Cups is somebody who this person's ready to open up deeply to, or maybe you've told them how deep you feel about them. All right, and maybe you felt you didn't get the response that you needed. Well, this person does have feelings for you. They view you as the Knight of Cups. They do have love for you. All right, maybe they were just having a hard time because of trust issues, whether that's with you or them. Remember, in a general reading, it can be a mirror and image, or it can be one or the other. All right, so the Six of Swords is moving towards the Knight of Cups. Somebody opening up this week to you, and you opening up to this person about how you really feel about one another. All right, the potential, the Eight of Cups, for you guys to move on and evolve. All right, obviously the Eight of Cups sometimes can mean moving on, like just deciding to move on from somebody. But in this situation, it's showing that you guys are moving on. And if you can do the Spirit of Wands and the Page of Cups energy and speak clearly to one another this week, seems like you can find common ground and get over whatever it is that you're getting over. All right, and I have the Ace of Pentacles here. So we do see a fresh start, new beginning between you and a person on your mind. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I do have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here for you as well. But the Seven of Cups can be feeling uncertain about a relationship. And I think this week is finding clarity about what one's feelings are towards you, and somebody opening up. All right, let's see. New person potential. New person potential. So this could be somebody that you've been just recently talking to, trying to get something off the ground with. The current person could be too, but I keep this separate so that you won't have any triggers. If it's a past person, this would be a new person coming towards you, or somebody you just recently started talking to. All right, Seven of Wands, somebody letting down their guards. All right, we got the Five of Pentacles. All right, somebody's struggling right now. Somebody's got a lot on their plate. This person that's coming around you. They might have fears of rejection. They may have been guarded. The Seven of Wands can be somebody who is defensive, somebody who's very guarded. They may have more going on than you know. They may be feeling like they're struggling. I always look at this card like a headache or a toothache, or this person just might be really stressed out. All right, with the world, with the financial burdens and things like that going on. It could be insecurities. All right, this person could be dealing with a lot of insecurities. All right, who isn't? All right, but I see the potential this week as the Three of Cups. All right, so the Three of Cups can be a date when we're talking about love readings. It can be celebrating, getting together, and it can also be having a good time and getting to know one another and deepening the connection. All right, the way they view you, the Fool card. All right, broke bitch. And I'm just kidding. I see this card and he's got his pockets pulled out, right? And it's like fresh start, like starting over, new beginning. All right, maybe you're a fool. All right, but they do see a fresh start, new beginning, right? An opportunity here. There could be a sense of nervousness, especially getting to know one another. You do have the Three of Cups, which does say stay lighthearted, have fun, have a good time, try to enjoy each other's company. Seems like you're a little bit more go lucky with the Fool card, like you're ready to take a leap of faith. They view you as being like the Fool energy, ready to go on this adventure. Like maybe you're gung ho and your person is struggling a little bit behind the scenes here. All right, and we have the Ten of Wands. I'm trying to clarify that. Your person's got a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, and they're maybe overwhelmed or more burdened than you think they are, really stressed out. But the Ten of Wands shows a completion to a cycle. It's like the hardest part is over with the Ten of Wands. This person could be burnt out, stressed out from work, life in general, and that it is what it is. Like I said, who isn't? The Three of Cups is showing the mutual energy of the Three of Cups, developing a really good connection here with that energy. So the Seven of Wands does show me guarded. This person could be a little bit guarded, not opening up completely, but it was in reverse at first. So it's telling me that they're slowly letting down their guards this week, maybe opening up a lot more. It's like one layer at a time with this person. All right, and look, I see the Eight of Wands. Things will pick up pace. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of communication. And remember, we see a lot of communication in your section as well, too. So it seems like whatever obstacle, especially that Four of Swords, if you're connected with a new person and you just feel like there's been some sort of distance or space or slow communication, you see this Freedom card in the Chariot. You're getting over that this week. In the Eight of Wands, this person letting down a guard or some guards, and you guys moving forward. All right, somebody speaking up. Let's see the potential of Aries through Pisces. Let's see the potential of Aries through Pisces for my Tauruses. Potential of Aries through Pisces, and then I'll do the yes, no at the end, so stick around. All right, Aries. Aries feels like you're settling with them. They believe you deserve better. Taurus wants forgiveness. Another Taurus in you wants forgiveness, freedom from the past. All right, so some sort of reconciliation. Gemini wants to bring a balance to this relationship. You guys are both connected. You're both connected to your higher selves. You both know that there's something more there. We have Cancer. Cancer thinks you're a blessing in their life. They want your attention, and they definitely have love growing for you or have strong love for you. Leo. Leo's focused on their big goals, their career, their business, their success. Virgo. Sacred connection with you and a Virgo. All right, you guys are being divinely guided. Libra. Trying to control the situation, or they feel like you're trying to control the situation and they think it's no bueno. Scorpio, fifth dimension. You guys are connected at a soul level. All right, intuitive communication between you and a Scorpio. So trust in your dreams and trust in whatever it is you intuitively think, because most likely you're right. Sagittarius, springtime. Your love is blooming, so a new fresh start with a Sagittarius. Capricorn has a lot of insecurities and hesitation around this connection, all right? They have a lot of fear around this connection. Aquarius is in denial, or they feel like you're in, or they're dealing with, or you can't deal with rejection. Pisces, self-worth. They either feel like you have low self-esteem or they have low self-esteem, and there's a lack of confidence in this connection. All right. So that is what I've got. Let's do the yes, no. Focus on your question. Remember, it's just a weekly reading. So if you get a no, it could mean not this week, but it's not permanent. And it's just entertainment. So don't let it trigger you. All right. It has nothing to do with the reading I just did. It might not. Don't be like, oh, it's confusing me. All right. Yes, no, or maybe a time frame for Taurus. $50-50 chance. All right. 50-50 chance at this moment. Things could go either way. All right. So make them go the right way. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.